Hello everyone, this is Arika Misha. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. And the title of today's video, Quietness. 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 We all know what that word means. Let me read my notes. This is what God was talking to me about. Quietness. Isn't it so peaceful? Quietness. God was telling me to get in a quiet place to hear from him. A lot of time God wants us to get in a quiet place to hear from him clearly. We can be so distracted by our everyday lives, and the world can be so loud with everything that's going on. When I got in a quiet place, it was so nice and peaceful. God was speaking to me about so much. He was telling me to stay focused and don't let the enemy distract me from my purpose. And I knew if God was saying to me, get in a quiet place. Because God knew at that time I just had so much going on with just everything, so much. And it's like, through the noise, God was trying to talk to me and minister to me and help get me through what was going on. But it was just so much chaos, so much noise, so much going on with this and this and this and this and that, so much. And God said to me, through the noise, that's how amazing God is. Through the noise, he said, get in a quiet place. Get in a quiet place. And I said, okay, God, because I know, because God has done that to me a million times before. God has spoken through the noise and said, girl, get your behind in a quiet place. You distracted by too much. Get yourself together. Get. God said, get in a quiet place. And I know when God tells me to get in a quiet place, I better hurry up and get there. And I was like, okay, God, okay. And I got myself in a quiet place. See, when you have a relationship with God, he talks to you. You know, when God tells you certain things, you know you better move. You know you better do it. He tell you go over there. It's like you know. And I said, okay, let me hurry up and get in this quiet place. And I got in a quiet place. And it was so quiet and peaceful. And I just sat there, waiting patiently to hear from God. I was sitting there waiting, patiently waiting to hear from God. I was. And I just sat there in quietness. And it's like, I love how God didn't begin to talk. He didn't begin to talk right away. He let me just sit there in quietness for a while. Sat there. I must have sat there in quiet for about 30 minutes. And I was like, okay, God, I ain't gonna say anything. I've been sitting here for a long time. And God said, shh, quiet. It's like first thing God wanted to do was just bring me to a quiet place. I needed the quietness. I needed the quietness. I needed it. God knows I needed the quietness. I needed the quietness. So much was happening. Life was lifing. And so much was happening, and God was trying to talk to me in the midst of it. And you know, God had to yell. He had to say, get in a quiet place. God had to rise above the noise in my life. And he said, get yourself in a quiet place. And it's like God knew I had to hurry up and get in a quiet place, because we can get so overwhelmed by the noise, you know, the noise of life. And it's like he knew I had to hurry up and come out of it. He knew. It's like God knew I had to hurry up and come out of it. And God said to me, he said, get in a quiet place. And he pulled me out of the noise into a quiet place. And I sat there. I sat there for 30 minutes. And it's like he just wanted to give me peace. He wanted to just give me peace. And I sat there in peace and in quiet. And then God came in and he said, I pulled you out of the noise before it overtook you. God said, I wanted to bring you to a peaceful place. Isn't that just like God? He knows when we need that peace. He knows. And he brought me out so gentle. And he just began to minister to me about some things, you know. God began to talk to me and he said, trying to dry my face. He just began to speak to me, you know, and God just began to say, don't let the enemy get you distracted by everything that's going on. God says, stay focused on me. Stay focused on me. He said, oh, hell is breaking loose. He said, but I need you to stay focused on me. Stay focused. And that's what God said to me. Don't let the enemy distract you. God said, focus on me. God said, don't even acknowledge him. Don't even waste your oil. Don't waste your oil on the enemy. Don't waste your oil entertaining the enemy. That could be family, friends. It could be anybody. Relationships. But it could be anything. Don't waste your oil getting distracted. God says stay focused. And I thank God for that. I do. I thank God for the peace. And I'm telling you, after that time with God, it was like the noise of the world was just it's like he just, after me spending that time with God, the noise of the world just it went quiet. It just went quiet, and I had my peace of mind back. I had my peace all around me, even though all hell was still breaking loose. It's amazing how God can take it and make us look through it, look at our lives and the situation through a spiritual eye. And he just calmed my spirit down. And everything else began to just calm down. God is amazing. God is amazing. Quietness. Quietness. God can give you that peace and quietness. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Arika Misha. Don't forget to go in the description box, guys. Click on that link to my second channel. Over there, I'm doing hair, makeup, nails, cooking, DIYs, reviews, vlogs, grocery hauls. I do so much over there. It's just my crazy, busy life. And I just share it with you guys, you know, and I pray that it may help someone, just like I have my spiritual channel over here, you know, praying that me sharing my Christian walk, sharing my life living for God, you know, that it may help somebody, you know. We never know how we can help somebody by just sharing. So, doing what God has called me to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your time, and God bless.